What's the problem?
I don't know. You tell me. What are you here?
You've come down here
What are
with
you
your
here for?
cameras on. I've come in here for a lawful purpose,
I
a
don't
policing
doubt that.
purpose.
But just,
What's your problem?
I'm just making sure you're okay. What can we help you with?
I don't think you can help me. I think you're interfering here and you're perverting the course
If
of
you just let me
justice
speak.
and you're trying to intimidate me.
Jordan, so let's just you've come in.
This is going to cause a big scene. Why don't you tell them to walk away?
So Jordan, just listen a second. You've come in today because you're following up a request you made.
I'm doing pre-action protocol for a judicial review.
through the
All right.
false disclosure unit.
What's your name
PC Bells.
and what's your number?
2038. It's right there.
It's right where?
It's right there.
Oh, all right. And what
So
police
if you just
station are you
follow
tagged to? Is there a
this one.
reason? Are you here for
If you
a
just
genuine
listen
reason?
to the officer here, he'll advise you what to do.
I
That's
don't
all you
need
need to
advice. I've come here on my own advice.
do. Okay. Well, he's
Right, I've
he's
got something
advising
to
you,
do.
isn't he? Okay. Well, he's advised you whose contact.
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
he?
I'm following the law. I've come down here for a pre-action protocol for a judicial review.
Okay.
All right.
But you need to contact the force disclosure unit.
No, you need to fuck
he's
off and get out of here.
Don't tell me to
Go
fuck
on,
off.
go.
Don't tell me to fuck
Go.
off, mate.
Go. Don't swear in public.
You
I'm
just swore
feeling
at me.
harassed,
I'm
alarmed,
telling
and
you what you
distressed.
said. I'm repeating
I'm
it
feeling
back.
harassed and alarmed,
If you're
distressed
gonna
from the
cause a
language you're
nuisance, then
using.
you will have to
Go.
leave.
You need to
No.
go. I haven't asked for your assistance. It's policing by consent, and I don't consent to you being here, coming in, interfering with
At the
me.
moment, that's
I'm a
irrelevant. If you're going
prosecutor.
to swear in the front office.
Do you understand?
you
I'm
can
a
leave.
prosecutor
Okay.
in a criminal case.
If you want to speak to him, that's fine.
I do.
But
I want you to
okay,
leave.
I'm not going to leave.
Right? I'm entitled to
I'm not
privacy
going to leave.
according to the European Human Court rights.
I'm not
I'm
going to
entitled to privacy.
Okay.
Right? So you can turn your camera and jog on.
No.
Yeah. Go on.
Have you given him that advice?
Go on. You guys are coming down here because you want to intimidate and threaten me. Well, we weren't finished speaking, were we? Because you were looking at my phone and I took it back off you just so that I could show you something else.
You showed me the communication that you received from us about your inquiries, and that was headed by the false disclosure unit.
Yeah, well, you are coming down here to intimidate me and the other one
I'm
as
not.
well. You are. Well, why do you come down here
Am I
for?
intimidating you?
By standing here and coming up in front of me whenever I'm here for a lawful purpose and you're coming in here to
Okay.
prevent me from accessing the services I'm entitled to.
Okay, and you've been advised who's contacted, haven't you?
I've advised you to leave.
That's not how it works.
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, that you can tell me, but I'm
I
not
am.
going
I'm
to.
telling you to leave.
Okay, have you got anything else you need help with?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Right? I'm here for a lawful purpose.
Okay,
To
if you've
submit
got-
pre-action protocol for a judicial review
Okay.
with a judge about the information that you're handling and providing to me because you're hiding it and you're perverting the course of justice by hiding and destroying information
Okay,
that's
that's
going to
fine.
incriminate one of your officers.
Okay, so if you want to speak to that gentleman,
Yeah, I do.
But if you're done, then you
Well,
can leave,
then if
can't
you're
you?
done, you can go.
I'm not done though, am I? This is
Well,
why I
I'm
work. I'm here
entitled
to make
to-
sure there's not a breach of the peace or anything like that.
I'm entitled to a private conversation about my
which
information without
which
you
you've already
recording
had,
it.
and he's advised you
No,
where to
I
go.
haven't.
Okay.
I'm here to submit pre-action protocol to demand that you provide me with the information that I'm
And that-
requesting and
you can't get that
requiring.
information now. You need to go through the force disclosure unit.
No, I'm requesting it here, and if you don't provide it with me, I'll be doing a judicial review.
You've been advised how to get that information, haven't you?
Well, no, I have to come down here to let you guys know that you haven't given it to me. Do you understand?
But if you apply to
If
the
there's
force
something
disclosure
missing
unit-
out,
have you
I need
applied
to come
the
down
force
here.
disclosure unit?
I don't need to. I can come down here to my local police station, which is in charge of the police here.
Yep. And he's telling you to go to the force disclosure unit.
No, and I'm telling Steve here
Yeah.
to create a niche with my entry in down here to report an incident about me coming down for a pre-action protocol for a judicial review.
Okay. I'm not familiar with front desk procedures, but if he's telling you to go to the force disclosure
Yeah, well,
unit,
how am I supposed to keep a record of what's happened?
you're videoing it, aren't you?
I am videoing it, but it's not good enough for a judge. Unfortunately, things need to be in writing, so that's why I'm getting
Well, if
it
you go
here.
to
And
the
then
force
whenever I
disclosure
request the
unit, you can
information,
email them,
no,
that's in
because the
writing,
thing is, there
isn't
won't
it?
be anything in the force disclosure unit if I don't come down here to create something. Do you understand
No, but
that?
you can-
There won't be an incident, and there won't be
will, 'cause
a time
everything-
and a date that I come
everything
down.
we
There
hold-
won't be a time and a date that I come
Well, if you're
down
not
here.
gonna- if you're not going to listen, then
You're
I
not
I
fucking
can't help.
listening to me, are you?
I've
Go on,
listened
go.
to you. I've listened to you.
You're not.
You haven't listened to a single
not.
thing I've said.
You're not.
You've been given the information
You're coming
you
down
need.
here,
You've been
right?
given the
You're coming down
information you
here to
need.
threaten and intimidate me.
How
Who
have I
sent
done
you
that?
down here? Did he
We
call?
got a, we
Did
got
he
a
call?
request to come
Did
down
he
because
call?
you were being difficult.
Did he call?
I presume so. I don't know.
He called for help.
Because you were being
Did you call for help, Steve? You didn't. No. Did you call for assistance?
Might have been my colleague,
Might have been your colleague.
because
Because I suppose it's the same reason why you were told, oh, don't video Jordan Fitzpatrick, because we don't want to have any actual video evidence of what he says and what you say.
no, this is for our own.
For your safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm not clarifying if it is or it
I don't feel intimidated by you.
I'm not trying to intimidate you. So it's true. Do you feel intimidated by me?
No, but you're
No,
difficult.
have I ever
You're
come?
one of our more difficult
Well, have you ever had your leg broken by your own colleagues? By the people that enforce the police around here? Have they broken your leg? No? Well, guess what? They've done it to me.
Okay.
Right? Illegally. And you're also hiding information.
Okay, well, I don't
And the
know.
thing is, the best thing about it
Have
is,
you ever dealt
everybody
with-
can hear about it now.
Have I ever met you before?
I don't know who you are.
I've never met you before.
But I bet you
I'm
know
telling
what my name is, and I bet you know who
Because
I
I got
am.
told that
I
you-
bet you know where I live as
I
well.
have no idea
I
where
bet
you
you do.
live. I have
I bet you
honestly
do.
no
I
idea
bet
where
you
you
know
live.
where I live. I bet you know what my name is. I bet you know what my date of birth is, and I
no
bet you
idea
know
what your
everything
date of birth
about me,
is.
don't you?
No, I don't. Funny enough,
Exactly.
you're not the top priority.
Good.
So I have no idea who you
No,
are.
funny enough,
other
I'm
than
not.
your first name's Jordan. That's it.
That's it. That's all you know, isn't
I've
it?
never dealt with you before.
All right, well then go.
I'm not going to go.
So what's your problem?
Because I'm going to make sure everything's here and you're not causing disruption.
I'm not causing a disruption. I'm down here for a lawful purpose.
Well, I'm not causing any
We
disruption.
advise Jordan that we can't help you here. We're not going to take a niche for you turning up here. We're not going to take a niche report.
Well, I need to ask for this information, and the thing is, if you don't provide it, that's under your prerogative.
That's what you've been told. You've got a letter on your phone telling you, as a result of your application, you are to reply back to the forced disclosure.
It won't lead anywhere though, will it?
With any decision.
Yeah, but it's not leading anywhere. And you're hiding the information, you're deleting it. And the thing is, lucky enough, I've got...
There's a complaint service, isn't there?
I'm not complaining, I'm taking you to court. I'm taking and you do something to me, you put your hands on me. I'm just saying,
I've
you
got
put
my
your
hands
hands
in
on
my
me.
pockets.
I'll take you to court as
Okay,
well.
that's fine.
Right?
But-
It might have worked out for Sergeant Jolly, but you know everything's going to come up all now. Whenever this PC Taylor that broke in my leg, everything's
Like I
going to
said,
come
I've
up all
never
now.
met you before.
I
But if you don't need anything else from here, then you can leave, can't you?
well, I also have a right of access to be here as well as a member of the public, considering it's a public building.
Yeah, if you're using a service.
No, I don't need to use a service to use public land.
You do.
No, you don't.
You can't just stand here all day because you're going to.
Well, I can stand here all day, actually.
Other people that want to speak to
Well,
us.
if other people want to come up here, they can.
Yeah.
But I'm not done.
Okay. Well,
I'm
they're
done with you.
They're not going to speak to you anymore, are they?
Well, I'm requesting the information that I am.
Okay. And you've been given an answer, haven't you? Yeah. You've been given the answer. Nothing's going to change.
It's fine.
Okay.
I still need to record what I've done and come down here and report that
Okay.
I'm
Well,
down here
you're
for a
using your
pre-action
own battery
protocol.
for no apparent reason, are
No,
you?
I'm just recording you because you've come down here to intimidate and threaten me, and if
No, I
you think
haven't.
that you're going to get away with it, you
You've
won't.
already been given the information, haven't you?
Well, you
Jordan?
genuinely believe you're here for a real policing purpose. Do you feel like you're here to uphold the safety of the public?
You've been
Are you
told
here
how
to
to go
uphold
about
the law?
your request, haven't you? You've been told about it.
Yeah, but you're not going to give me the information that I'm requesting
I-
because you're hiding it, and that's
No
illegal.
one's hiding any information.
You
You
are
just need to
hiding
go through the
information.
proper channel.
I went through the proper channel and it wasn't in there.
Well, you've been on. I haven't seen the email, but apparently there's an email telling you to go to the forced disclosure unit. So that's what you need to do.
Yeah, and I've come down here because this is
But
my
this
local
isn't the
police
forced
station.
disclosure unit,
No,
is
but
it?
to pass on a message this way, I don't need to send emails. I have the right to come down and use my local police station for its services, which is to
This
pass
is-
on a message
and
to you, the
You've been
police.
told this isn't one of the services they can do for you here. Okay.
Okay,
So that's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. You happy?
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Go on then.
No, I'll stand here. I've got every right to be here.
I have every right to just stand here as well.
Okay. And if anyone else comes, then you'll have to leave.
Well, I don't think I actually do have to leave
You
just
finish-
because somebody
no,
else
because they'll want to
comes.
speak to them, won't they?
Well, I'm not done.
Okay,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
done with you.
That's fine.
And when you're done and you're gone, then I'll finish with my business.
You finish. They're not going to speak to you anymore.
That's fine. I'm just going to wait for you to leave and then I will leave.
That's fine. I'll take a seat then.
Go on then. All right, Steve. I'm sorry. Not trying to be rude whenever I video you, but you told me last time if we're not going to turn the camera on, I have the right to take out my own camera. And it's not fair that these people come down here to intimidate me whenever I'm a prosecutor prosecuting a police officer. So I don't think it is fair to be intimidated whenever I'm requesting private and personal information and making private niches about my information. I shouldn't be intimidated.
You can record the conversation we're having.
Yes.
I've given you advice about where to go next, which is
Yeah.
to contact the forced disclosure.
I understand that, but the reason I've come down here in person is because the forced disclosure is who's left it out in the first place. And I know they're not going to provide it in the next instance, which is why I'm doing a judicial review to get access to the information. So what I'm trying to explain is, I know I'm not going to get it. I know you're not going to give it. And I am going down the correct channels to get it, which I've done to request the information in the first place. But to do a judicial review, to get all of the information, I need to do pre-action protocol, which makes it absolutely clear for you guys that I have requested specifically.
That conversation with the officer down there?
No, in fact, I've told you guys, do not call the police down on me here before. And I just want you to, whenever I say that, I've told you very clearly, don't call the police down here and don't cause stuff. And what's ended up happening is the police have ended up down here, and 2 of them. And they all say the same thing, oh, I don't know who you are. I don't know you from anybody else. I think everybody knows who I am in this police station. Do you?
Well, Jordan, I've advised you about where to go next.
All right.
Contacted the force disclosure. I can't say any more than that, really.
I think this is good enough. I think everybody knows that I've come down here today. I think everybody knows I've come down here today, and I think the video is good enough, and I've made it very clear that there's missing information to do with that PC Taylor in this thing, to do with the court case, to do with this, and I want full access so that it can come through.
You've applied for information about the incident, and the force disclosure unit are the department that deals with supplying information to members of the public who request it.
Yeah, and if they choose not to give it to me, the only other thing I can do is go to a court. And that's what I'm doing. But before, yes, but I do what I have to do, and I have to come here to tell you guys this. Because if I go to a court without doing this first, yes, I've told you guys. And you know I've come down here and told you guys, all right? Yes?
Right, but
So that would lie with the
all right, thank you. I'm doing a judicial review. What it is it's when a government organisation that provides public services to people and they're bound by the law, right? If you feel that they haven't followed the law lawfully, then you have a right to review it with a law court, and a judge will decide the lawfulness of the when they give me that information, they'll decide whether it was lawful for you guys to withhold the specific information, which is going to be what I'm using to prosecute PC Taylor. So that's what I'm trying to explain. I can't prosecute PC Taylor without this information, and you guys won't provide that information because I'm going to prosecute the policeman with it.
So what I'll do is I'll say that you've come down to do a judicial review.
Well, it's not with you. Judicial reviews with His Majesty's courts. So but I'm requesting the info. Do you want to write down specifically what information I'm requesting? It's a phone call between me and PC Taylor that happened on the 3rd of January. Have you heard about this?
So I think your best bet is to deal.
Did you hear something about this phone call already or not? No. Okay.
I think your best bet is to deal directly with the force disclosure.
Okay.
So if you want to give them the heads up that your intention is to take an officer to court, then let the force disclosure unit know. Because
I've already submitted the documents to the court.
Okay.
So the prosecution's going ahead, but I need the evidence, and you guys are withholding evidence that I'm going to use in my prosecution. And if you're not going to give it to me, I need to get it through a court first. So which means it's going to slow down the prosecution against PC Taylor. So it's just interfering with court things.
like I said,
go with the forced disclosure.
are the only
All right.
unit that can disclose information.
Yeah.
So whether you're getting enough or not enough or everything you want, that's down to them.
Yeah.
So speak to them about it.
Well,
okay?
yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. All right.